All right, so we looked at delete. Let's look at update. And let's write it over here. So it'll be function update employee. And again, typically you provide the ID of the document you want to update, and then the new data that you want to use. Right. So this would be new employee. Okay. And this will be a return employee model dot update date. The first argument will be the filter. Right, so it will be the employees whose employee ID is employee ID. There it is. And then the command of us being able to update, we'll use the same. We can use exactly the same commands that we can use manually, and we can say set. And here we could put exactly the fields that we want to update, right? Or since the new employee already has these fields, right? We can just say set. So the new employee is already a JSON object that has the fields that we want to update. We could here just have and set all of the fields that we want, but I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just going to use new employee. New employee already contains what we want. So let's change here. Let's see what we have here. We'll change Ed. We'll change the first name to Edward. Okay. So let's do that. Let's go and right here we'll say update employee, and the ID. Here's the ID, and the objects. So this is new Ed. Okay. We're gonna change new Ed. Let's change the first name. First name, we'll change it to Edward, right, instead of Ed. Okay, and we'll pass new Ed as an argument. Yes? And we can, after that, we can do a then. Function status. And then provide here a console log status. Right? And maybe we can see if that object was indeed modified, right? So we can do a return function, find employee by ID, right? And we're going to provide exactly the same ID. Exactly the same ID. And we're going to then function the employee and display employee right here, console log employee. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's run it. See if it blows up. Okay. Yeah. Notice that indeed the object was modified. Right. It came back from the database. We retrieved it, and notice that the first name is no longer Ed, but it's Edward. Okay. All right, so we've tested our use of all these functions, and we've been very careful to encapsulate them inside of functions that could be reused, right? But for now, they're only reused from within this file. Typically, what we like to be able to do is to expose all this functionality to other folks, right? Some other files out there that might want to require this, right? Load this and use it. So let's do that next.